welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're coming over from my last video where I took you to PRIMARK to the Trafford Centre and we saw all of the new goodness, lots of Christmas stuff, especially in the home store as well, then welcome. And if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Freya. I do PRIMARK hauls pretty much monthly, so if you like them, I would love it if you'd stick around and subscribe. And thumbs up if you are a fan of the PRIMARK videos. So I'm going to jump into it because I have 3 click and collect bags. I have an entire home bag and I have another entire bag which I also got from the fashion stuff as I was walking through to the click and collect. So we've got a lot to get through. Put your feet up, grab a drink, grab some snacks, get cozy, and I hope you enjoy today's haul. I don't know whether to put the light on or not because it is quite dark outside today. It isn't that late, but it's just autumn winter in the UK. A bit yellow, right? But I just feel like it's too dark. When I stand back, you just can't see me. Oh my gosh, all the leaves falling off the tree. Our garden is covered in leaves right now, but they are, let me show you. Can you see them all falling down? There's so many. It's like it's snowing leaves. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and get a cutaway and a try on clip of this because it is not for me, but it is for Barney. And we have matching. They've brought out a whole range of matching pet jumpers and human jumpers, but also PJs as well, like full family pajamas with dog pajamas. So I got the jumper for Barney at £8. I got it in a large. It's the largest size they had, so it does have the little cutout for a lead to pop on them. He's quite a big, he doesn't look like a huge golden retriever because he's quite lean, but physically, and like he weighs like 37 kilos. He's quite a big, like long dog, so we'll see if it fits him. I'm sure you will see on the cutaways if I manage to get it on him. And then yeah, like I showed you, we've also got matching for myself. So I got the cozy socks that they have, these wintry cozy socks, and I went for the jumper in, oh, the socks by the way are £4.50. The jumper I went for in an extra large, and I'm glad I did, £16. I got this one because I thought, oh, a slightly oversized fit with leggings. Let's try it on. Yes, it's not actually long enough to like cover my bum with leggings on, so I'd probably wear it with jeans tucked in, but like I said, even then I'm still glad I went for an extra large. There's no way I'd be able to get Tom in a matching one as well. That's just out of the question. Whoever's partners are willing to do full family PJs, that's not possible in this house. I did also get one other set of pajamas. I think they have these in a matching dog one as well, but like a dog outfit, but that they didn't have Barney size. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But I got the pajamas in a large, and which is a size 14 to 16. I always size up in my PJs. Normally I'm sort of like a size 12, 10 to 12. But yeah, I always get one size up in my pajamas. Always have done. Even if the bottoms are too big for me, I'll either tie them with a little scrunchie or something, and then when I go to sleep take the scrunchie off because I don't mind them being like really loose. So anyway, the bottoms, my goodness, there's just so much stuff to show you. This is the top, just like a nice long sleeve top with a little, there's Goldens on here, little Dachshunds, Dalmatians, oh, little terriers. What else have we got? Some kind of cockapoo or cavapoo maybe, little Frenchies. Yeah, anyway, the bottoms are just plain, but also slightly cuffed at the bottom. Not too tight though, because I don't like them too tight, but again, I did size up. Okay, switch out into a pair of jeans now. And these I got from the Rita Ora range just to try out and see how they look. They are mid-rise baggy, £20. So I got these ones in a size UK 12. And this is how they fit. If I stand back so you can see the length on them. I'm just on my tiptoes here so that you can see, but they're a nice length too. They sort of just sit on the floor, so they'll be nice with like my like boots, even heeled boots, something like this, where there's just I was gonna say a fairly low heel, but that's probably quite a high heel. But just a simple boot to be paired with it, or even like slip-ons, like loafers. They gape a little bit at the back, but if I had like a bigger oversized jumper on anyway that came a bit low, it doesn't really matter. Or there are little tips and tricks you can do to tighten in the waist or even have them tailored, but because they're not too big around the waist. I think they're probably designed to be worn just a little bit lower, but I can't help but pull my jeans up as high as they go. So from my last Primark haul, you'll recognise this jumper, and I mentioned in a vlog that I regretted sending it back. So I'm always quite ruthless when I do my fashion hauls, in that I don't need everything. This is my entire wardrobe space. It's full, so if I do get new things, it should really be a one in, one out policy. And yeah, I'm really strict with myself, and I'm like, back and forwards. Anyway, I got this having loved other colours, and I was like, the cream version, I don't know if it's a bit too warm for me. And then I was like, okay, I'll send it back. And then there's been several times I've worn outfits and I've thought I could do with this cream jumper, so I know that I will wear it. So I just picked it up again. I went for it in a medium, so it's slightly, it's a relaxed fit anyway. These are £17. And like I said, I know I get the wear out of them. I like the fact that they're longer at the back. I know I get the wear out of them because I already own them in. This is the colour that I wear most often. And I bought this one, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago now, when this jumper first kind of came out. And then they've done them every year since. And kind of similar, I also saw this one that they do in that similar sort of fabric, in this kind of like oatmeal colour. I hope that having the ceiling lights on isn't changing the colour too much. Yeah, you can see what it's like. It's like a nice warm beige. I got this one in a large. All the cozy feels right now. Anyway, yeah, I probably wouldn't wear it with these jeans. I'd wear it with leggings maybe. In fact, I'm going to put on some leggings so you can see. Leggings on. And a nice, yeah. Oh, I love it. It's so cozy. This one I was really excited to find. This was from Rita Ora's new range again, and it's a little wrap. So if you're a Pilates girl or a yoga girl and you like that kind of wrap top look, this one is, I thought it was black, but it's more of a charcoal, I would say. It's £10. I'm going to try it on. I've got obviously these leggings on, so this is a typical outfit that I would wear to Pilates, with my Lululemon Align top and then a little wrap top over the top. Top. Say top one more time. So there's a little hole where you poke that through. Oh, it is cute. Oh, okay, I love this. Yeah. So glad I bought this. And you can, I guess, wrap it around as many times as you want, but I've just done it twice here. It's just a little cover to have as you're going to your Pilates class, or just running errands. I feel like a lot of people nowadays wear sort of like leggings, this sort of workout outfit day to day anyway, just running errands. It does make me more productive when I wear an outfit like this. You know, if I've not got an event on, or I'm going to meet friends in town or something, an outfit like this to me is a pretty good like day-to-day outfit anyway. I'll just show you a bit closer up as well. It's a it's a ribbed fabric, quite stretchy. Yeah, I love it. What size did I get this in? Did I tell you? Size medium. Let me show you this blazer. This is one that I added to my click and collect order, so I knew I was picking it up, but then I also saw it in store, and it's from Paula's new range, and it's like a wool feeling blazer coat. But when I saw it in store before I went and got my click and collect parcels, I thought, let me just try on a medium and a small. Knowing that I've ordered a medium on the click and collect, I actually think the small fit better. But it's one of those situations I'm like, well, I've already got it now on the click and collect. Let me just go home, take the medium home with me, see if it works, and if it really doesn't, then I can always take it back and switch it for a small, because it is already an oversized fit. So this is what it looks like. This is it, obviously, with just like a thin layer underneath. So I'm thinking even with as more, yeah, see, it looks, I think because it is as oversized as it is on me in the medium, it looks more like a coat, where I wanted it to look more like a blazer. Let me try it on with a jumper underneath, because that's ultimately probably when I'd wear it. It's got the contains wool. It's that same fabric as the jumpers on the outer. £36. Okay, this jumper is also in a medium and it was £12. Simple, striped, cozy jumper, just one of their basic kind of like sweatshirt fabrics, nice and thick and cozy. But I really like the fact that it had a brown stripe, and it reminded me of, you know, you see Free People striped jumpers or Sisters and Seekers, they often have like striped sets. It's that kind of style. I do quite like it, the little stripes. So let's imagine this blazer with like a thicker jumper underneath like this one and see how it fits. It does fit better in the arm. Oh no, I could get away with a small, I think. Imagine it with some boots, like wintry boots, maybe even a thick scarf. When it gets really cold, or like bonfire night or something. I think it's too big for me. I think I need a small. Also, yeah, it just sits at a really nice length. Yeah, I did get another set of pyjamas. I quite like sleeping in strappy pyjamas rather than the long ones. The long ones I'll tend to like wear as I'm like lounging downstairs, you know, like thick cozy ones. But actually to sleep in, I do prefer shorter PJs. And these ones have little teddy bears on with the bows. Oh, sorry, I've got hair on my lips. You know when it tickles your lip? Oh, where is it? The chocolate brown, little bows on as well. And definitely don't need any more pyjamas this season. £9, I have plenty. It has allowed me to have a good pyjama drawer clear out though, because there's nothing better than getting fresh pyjamas. And I always like to treat myself every year to a few new pairs of PJs, especially at this time of the year. So I've managed to get rid of some of my older ones and replace them with lots of cozy new ones. Also got a striped t-shirt in slightly darker chocolate brown. This one's from the Primark Edit range, so it's that same t-shirt style that they have in like just a basic white that I've got a few of. They're £12. They are lovely. They are really nice. The quality, like the actual fabric itself, is lovely. What size did I get? This is in a large. I do think they've gone down in size, these t-shirts though, because I remember a small used to be quite oversized, whereas now a large for a boxier fit is probably better. But again, with the chocolate, just a bit softer than a black. I really like it. It's very millennial of me, isn't it, to tuck it in like this. Apparently the kids these days, they don't tuck in their tops, but it's just a creature of habit, how I've always worn them. These are just some Abercrombie jeans, but if I untuck it so that you can see the length of it on me, this t-shirt. Right, I've also got this t-shirt, which is a knit t-shirt that I wanted to try, and they had this in, did they have it in brown as well, I want to say, maybe, or grey? I think it was brown. It's £12 in a medium. That same fabric again that says contains wool, although it feels slightly different, this one. I've got my aligned tank on, so if you see the black showing through, just ignore that. Yeah, you can kind of see the black. Okay, ignore that if you can see my black top. But this is just a simple knit polo. I don't know if these knit t-shirts actually suit me or not. When I look at it in the mirror, I think it's because I'm not used to something snugger on my arms, and they're quite fitted on the arm. Not that they're tight or uncomfortable, this is how it's meant to be, but I just don't know if that looks nice or not. I don't know if I am going to wear it. Oh, I don't know, I thought I was going to really love that, and now I'm not so sure. They had a whole section of these like built-in bras. I've got this top already, but in a basically without the sleeves. It's that thickness, in fact it's the exact same shape and everything, and that kind of like ribbed white fabric with the built-in bra cups, but it just has sleeves this time. So this one's in a medium. I think think a small would be fine, but they didn't have any smalls available. I do quite often like to wear a fitted top half with like baggier bottoms, even if they're just joggers. So I do really like this, and the fact that you don't need to wear a bra with it is just even better, really. It's a nice little bonus because it's got that added support in there already. It does have like a stretchy elasticated band as well for the extra support. But I have got this body, which is in a medium at £8, just a plain black adjustable strap bodysuit. I bought one, where did I show it to you recently? I think it was Zara, in a Zara haul, and I was like, I like it once it's on, but it was a struggle to get on. It was such a struggle that I was like, there's no way I'm keeping this. I just know I'm not going to reach for it. Whereas this feels a lot stretchier, a lot easier to get into. Yeah, this is a much more comfortable fit. It does have an added sort of like, I wouldn't necessarily class it as support, but an extra layer sort of that stops here and that helps cover the bust area if you did want to go braless. I do have a couple more like vest style tops, and I got both colours in the end, both black and white, and I really like them. I'm just hoping that they fit and they look nice, because I did hold them up to me in store and they're not as long as I thought they were going to be. So they're essentially these lace asymmetric tops in both the cream and the black. They also had a kind of like burnt orange colour, and I got them in a large because of the length, because I did want them to be a bit longer. With them having adjustable straps, I knew I'd be able to tighten them if needs be. They were £14. See, something a little bit like this with the wide leg satin trousers. These are from 6 Stories. The pop of the black lace and then some kind of like cream knit over the top. I just really like that. I think it's kind of like dressy. It's comfortable. I will say that. It's very comfortable. I feel like I'm in pyjamas. But that pop of lace and the asymmetric, I really like. Let me show you how I would style maybe slightly different the cream one. Dressed a bit more casually with some jeans. You could always even like pair like a little heel with it. I've got these white heels, kind of strappy heels from Primark that would look quite nice with this outfit as well. So yeah, just jeans and a nice top type outfit it works for as well. Even layered up with a jumper kind of over the shoulder. So you've got the option for when it is a bit cooler, or even with like a little burgundy skirt would be really nice as well. This one's from Tesco's last year. Okay, we're sat back down and I'll show you the rest of the kind of like fashion side of things that I got first before moving over to the homeware. So slipper socks, slipper season incoming. I say incoming, I wear slippers all year round, but you know, like cozy slippers like these ones. These are memory foam slipper socks. They had several colours. I went for the neutral beigey, obviously standard. £3.50, and these I had to pick up purely to show you. Look at this for a dupe. I mean, don't judge the fact that mine are worn, but the White Company that I got these last year as kind of like house shoes, are these not so similar? These ones have a little Velcro strap over, just like the White Company ones do as well. And yeah, like a little Teddy Borg slip-on shoe. These ones are £5, but I had to show you those. I've got this in cream, which I've had for years now. I feel like when they first brought them out, these were £4. They're now £7, but still great value for money because of how thick and cozy they are. So these now come in so many colours, and I thought this would be a nice addition to my wardrobe. It's kind of like a warm grey, and it's like thick of winter. Even just throwing on for like a dog walk or going to the cinema or something where it's freezing outside, but you just need to get from A to B, and you just want a big teddy coat and a big cozy scarf. These are perfect because they are so, you know, they hold their shape. They're so cozy. Or like bonfire night, beanie hat on. Yeah, love, love, love. I had these dressing gowns, which I showed you in the vlog, on entrance, and I just couldn't leave it. So I went for a large. It's a dressing gown, you want it cozy and oversized. The only dressing gown that I have are either like silky ones or a toweling fabric one, which is great for like fresh out the shower or tanning or whatever. But if I'm wanting a cozy throw on, I'm lacking in that department in my dressing gown until now, in my dressing gown department. Oh my goodness, this is just, oh, so cozy. I need to think of a synonym for cozy because I overuse it here. but it's quite long as well. This is a proper cozy duvet dressing gown. Oh my goodness, I just want it to be freezing so I can put this on. However, it's not. Stocked up on some basic. These are great for like under white clothes, light clothes. They're just seamless nude. And also I picked up a couple of the Primark Edit cashmere socks that they do. They are £6. And then I also got this belt, again from the Primark Edit range. I really liked how it's quite thin and it's a brown suede. So I thought that would be a nice addition to my belt collection. I just have a couple, so I don't have many. I've got gold hard, it's boring. I'm not going to run through my belts, but this will be a nice addition, and it's £7. I tried on a couple of sizes. The small was the best one for me, so I would size down if you're in between sizes on that one. So I thought a medium would be fine, but a medium was too big for once. Okay, right, Primark home. I did mention in the shop that I'm going for a very kind of like old money traditional Christmas theme, which I did kind of do a bit of last year as well, but I am continuing with that, and think Ralph Lauren home, that's the vibe. So yeah, I got this double tartan bow as a potential tree topper. We'll try it. I mean, for the sake of £4, I thought it's worth getting it just to try, and even if I decide not to, these bows make really good, well, it'd be a huge present topper if you had a big present to wrap, but also as a, like on a wreath, at the bottom of a wreath, or at the bottom of a garland and on your staircase. And then sticking with the tartan, they had a couple of blankets. They had one that was pretty much in this, and then a more subtle tartan, which was this one in the cozy throat. I liked the fact that it had like faux fur on one side, and this is going to be a classic example of a dog bed blanket. I always have blankets on Barney's bed. It's far easier to wash his bedding if you just can bung a throw in the wash every so often. So it is £24, kind of pricey. And then I did get one other throw, again at £24, and this one I'm thinking for on the sofa. I love this. This would be a really nice bedspread throw as well, actually. It's again a bit more traditional vintage style Christmas when you think about like the sort of etched designs. There's a little gingerbread, there's little Christmas trees on here, just minimal pops of red, little snowflakes. So yeah, I'm thinking I want like a crisscross quilted design as well, so I'm thinking that either on a bed or on the sofa just to get cozy under. This is a door stopper, but even as a present under the tree decoration. I don't know if I love the bow on top. I might even cut that off and put a really nice like burgundy ribbon, because it's quite a bright red, that ribbon, or even like a green velvet ribbon would be really nice. I just think the bow kind of lets it down a little bit, but it was only £5. Everything else is wrapped, so it's like Christmas. This side plate, how adorable, little vintage, a Christmas tree, and I love the kind of scalloped edging on this, but a little cookie plate for Christmas. And then a slightly bigger server platter, I got this, and this is a great dupe for Pottery Barn. They do a whole gingerbread range, and they have gingerbread plates and server platters just like this. One was £9, slightly larger, but I did get a smaller one in the gingerbread house shape at £6, just for size comparison. They're not too dissimilar. This one's my favourite. And then they have a whole entire crockery range in this design, which, sticking with that kind of vintage Christmas tree, that's the same print, the Christmas tree, but they have little stockings on there, drums, candy canes, rocking horses, the little red bow obviously. This I was thinking at £5 could even have like a little poinsettia in it as a Christmas plant pot. Or what I'm thinking is switching out my utensils pot in the kitchen to have this. And in my utensils pot, I keep like bottle brushes and things beside the sink for cleaning. Same design of Christmas tree on the spoon, and this is just a little 2 set of spoons, whether you want them as like service spoons, use these for, or sauces, like bread sauce, that kind of thing, cranberry sauce. All the Christmas sauces. What's your favourite Christmas sauce? I'm partial to, it depends on what meat you're having, doesn't it? Because if you've got pork, you've got to have applesauce. But if you go tradition with a turkey or even a chicken, some kind of bird, then you've really got to have cranberry. let me know which is your favourite. But yeah, that is gonna go ahead and conclude my Primark haul, my monstrous Primark haul, the biggest one I've done in a very long time. So I hope you did enjoy it. Thumbs up if you did, and of course if you haven't already, it would mean the world if you subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos just like this here on my channel. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so stick around, enjoy, have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video.